Okay, what's going on, Akala?
What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Why did you decide to take the hip-hop route instead of like the grime and or garage route?
Well, for me, I mean, grime is an extension of hip-hop. I know everyone gets upset by that, but I mean, without Wu-Tang, there is no So Solid. And Mega Man would be the first person to tell you that. And I think that if Bone Thugs and Harmony were English, we'd call them grime, because they rap double speed. But I think the issue we had with grime is that unlike hip-hop, grime didn't represent a struggle and a revolutionary voice from the beginning. And what gave hip-hop its credibility and hence its longevity was that. A lot of the commercial rappers like to forget that, but without Dead Prez, without Public Enemy, without Wu-Tang, without KRS-One, none of this cheesy commercial stuff could exist because it wouldn't have that credibility base.
And you are a positive rapper.
I reject that title.
Okay.
I reject that title. Reason why I say that is because a lot of the negative experiences that these guys are talking about, I've also had. So my choice to not promote negativity doesn't make me positive. To me, it makes it a bit more real. I'll tell you why I say that. Because a lot of these guys who are negative, or what we call negative, what are they rapping about? They're rapping about killing people that look just like them. Yeah. They're rapping about products that no one in their community owns. So who are they working for? We can keep calling positive rappers positive and stigmatizing them. And I'm not blaming you, I'm just saying in general why I reject it. Conscious rappers. But we have to start reversing the stigma to the other way and referring to those guys as negative rappers, or corporate rappers, or rappers that reinforce mental slavery. We can't start calling hip-hop, because hip-hop was a revolutionary voice from the beginning. Every form of African music throughout the diaspora, reggae, blues, gospel, jazz, has been a revolutionary voice from the beginning. So to then say that the revolutionary voice within it is the marginal part of the culture is saying that this bullshit that the corporations have created is the culture, and it isn't. So I reject the title positive rapper. I'm just an MC.
Yeah, no, that's good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I heard that. Okay. What's more important to you, lyrics or flow?
They're hand in hand, man. They're hand in hand. You can't have good lyrics with no flow, because it's part of the same process. But it's a good question. But yeah, no, they're a marriage.
Who would you say is like the most like inspirational Black British person, and why? Or would you say we've had one?
That's a huge question.
Like, not like the most important. Like, who would you say is like the first one that like springs to mind?
First one that comes to mind is a guy called Olad Equiano, but he wasn't in the last 50 years. He was a writer that wrote against the slave trade. He was part of the abolition movement. But there's been a history, actually, interestingly enough, the first Pan-African conference in the world, so it had African scholars from America, from the continent of Africa, happened in Manchester, in England. Webb Du Bois was there, Marcus Garvey was there. I mean, Marcus Garvey came here.
Yeah, he died here.
So there's been a lot of history here that hasn't been told yet.
Okay then, alright, thank you for that.